Dan, what do you mean?
I love going to the grocery store. In fact, if I could have it my way,
Yeah.
I would go to the grocery store every day and buy the food for that day.
Well, the thing is, Dan's get their way.
Yeah.
And so I know you go every day.
I do basically go every day.
So
Do you know how excited I get when my wife says, "Hey, can you pick this up from the grocery store?"
You're waiting
Oh.
for her
Oh
to
my
actually
goodness.
ask
But
that
you
question.
planted the seed. The thing is, though, we orchestrate things.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when she says, "Hey, Dan, can you?" You're like,
Yeah, it's like,
"I can."
I chugged the milk so that she said, "Can you go get?"
And
milk?
then I violently vomited. My stomach with a gallon.
Just so I can go 3
Now,
minutes down the road to go.
Is it when you go there? Do you already have planned out like, okay, I know I need this, but I'm gonna stroll around.
Oh,
the
I
aisles
go
just
through
to-
every aisle.
Okay.
I want to see the new cereals.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
go down the cereal aisle. I want
Oh.
to see the new flavors of Pop-Tarts.
Wow.
I want to take my time at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a rushed experience.
No.
I want to go down every aisle and I want to see and different grocery stores have different things.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
And so going to Publix, you
Yeah.
mentioned Trader Joe's. That's a very different experience than going to
Yeah.
Harris Teeter, then going to Lidl, then going to that food line. I mean, it's
If you were to have the go-to one, what's your go-to grocery?
Yeah.
I think Publix.
Okay.
It's bougie.
But here's another deal. So I'm just divulging everything. Friday night,
Yep.
we had a little date night
Oh, cute.
and we went to the grocery store.
Did you have pub sub for the dinner?
So we didn't go to Publix. There's this Harris
Oh.
Teeter. I know
Oh.
this is a Charlotte area podcast.
Yeah.
There's a Harris Teeter
Yep.
on Providence Road in
Yep.
Waverly. I think it's the greatest grocery store in the Charlotte area.
My wife will violently disagree. She is passionate against Harris Teeter. She calls
Why?
it Harris Feeder. It smells like feet.
Feet?
She walks in.
She thinks Harris Teeter's.
She's all Publix. And I'm
I
like,
mean, Publix is I love Publix.
yeah.
There's something about the way you feel when you walk into a Publix.
Yeah, we
It
went.
feels different.
We introduced him to the pub sub yesterday.
Ooh, what'd you get?
I had my first pub sub. I just classic,
The-
like your chicken.
The favorite since 1992.
Yeah. It's a chicken tender thing.
Oh,
Chicken,
a pub sub is.
lettuce, salt, pepper.
Okay.
We had like a buffalo, dressing.
Feel good about it?
I only had half. This guy had a whole.
I might have.
And I
the
judged him.
last part
Calling
of
him
it.
out
So, well, it was lunch.
in front of our audience.
It
You're
was-
calling him out.
Just saying, it was lunch, and then come dinner, he was full.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, "Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't."
Because you had a pub sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you not
Well,
have dinner?
and then I drank a lot of water. We played basketball, and so then
Okay.
I was really
We drank a
tired.
lot of
I'm out
water.
shape.
Yeah, whereas you drink a lot of milk. That's the difference. All right, so Dan, you are a Dan. Can I just
I'm a
ask,
Dan.
what's it like being a Dan?
There's something about having a sturdy, strong, biblical name that sometimes, this day and age with these kids, like, they don't have that kind of
They
name.
don't. They
And
don't.
so having you just know what you're gonna get when
Yeah.
you get it when you
Yeah.
meet a Dan.
You feel sorry when you meet a Patrick or when you meet a Levi. You're like, "Ugh," and then all of a
Is your
sudden,
middle name Dan the Levi?
that's right. That's right. That's the only saving grace.
Yeah,
If they throw in, but middle name's Dan. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
decent.
I met another Daniel this morning.
Okay,
There was an instant connection.
Yeah.
of course.
We're on sturdy ground.
We know what it's like
Yeah.
to be a Dan, and so when you meet a Dan, you just there's common ground.
That's right. So, okay, have you had any other nickname? What are your nicknames for a Dan?
Well, of course, the Dan the Man, you get that all the
Yeah.
time. I've got Danimal. I get Danimal quite a bit. Danimal the animal.
That is.
Stop it.
that
Do you
is-
not?
No.
You've never gotten
Well,
Danimal?
not gotten it, but
No, but that's like one of our favorite.
Oh, it is
One of the top favorite. And should we share?
yeah, let's.
Yeah. On every podcast, we actually have Danimals on the desk.
Yeah.
So.
So the thing
Well
is,
done.
episode 8, we got to wait for episode 8 is the first time we crack open a Dan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I like that.
Yeah.
What,
So
do you, what do you get pretty commonly?
Dan the Man's like I think
Yeah,
the go-to, but
Mm.
now
And
after
don't you hate when the people they say, Dan, you probably never heard that one before.
yeah, it's like
Yeah. Mm.
But we were going over it on one of the episodes, and he asked if I've ever been called Dansta, and I was like, oh, that's such a good one. I wish people called me Dansta.
I've never gotten
And
that.
now
Mm.
someone in their phone has Dansta Hagen in the contact. So
Dansta?
I hope it's an A, but
A,
maybe
maybe
yeah.
ER?
Or is it
Yeah.
ER? I know you have an accent, so I don't know if ER.
I've had Danny Boy, and I
Of
thought I
course.
tried to I didn't highlight that.
So guess what?
What?
At my wedding,
Mm-hmm.
my mother's son dance was
Mm.
Danny Boy.
Oh,
You
cute.
know the Irish
Yeah.
tenors.
Cute.
Oh, Danny Boy.
I love that.
That was our dance.
Wow. Quickly, Dan, what do you do? What do you do for work?
So I work at Elevation Church,
Mhm.
and I oversee our prison ministry.
Wow.
Yes.
So prison ministry, explain what that is. If someone that just does not ring a bell, what is that?
So our church goes into prisons,
Yep.
jails, juvenile detention centers,
Yep.
and we do church.
Wow.
We bring the church inside the prison, have church with the men or the women, and just try to create a space where they can feel the presence of God, and it's a place of hope. It's a place of love. It's a place of forgiveness. That they can understand, oh, this is what church can be like, even
Amazing.
inside a prison.
Yeah.
So that's what we do.
And I can see why you got the job. You're a Dan, obviously.
Dan, it helps.
It's
Totally
a
helps.
huge position. And the next final question then, Dan, is so this is Dan. You're a dad. You're a great dad.
Thank you.
And
Do you know that for a fact?
well, I know it because
You're
you're
a
a
Dan,
Dan.
so, yeah.
So it comes with that. But just quickly, if you were to dive into as a dad, what is one of the I guess it's a privilege to be a father, and because you're a great dad as
100%.
well.
Thank you.
What is something that you just love? You know, from a like genuinely, all jokes aside, as a dad, it is the best thing in the world because what's
Oh, I would say one of the coolest aspects of being a dad would be the times that we get to just goof around.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
got kids. I'm
Mm.
sure there's times when you're just playing on. I have a 4-year-old girl,
Mhm.
and then I have a 1-year-old boy. He's actually almost 2. He is obsessed with any ball. He wants to watch football. He wants to watch hockey. He wants to watch basketball. He just wants to play. And the thing I love when I come home from work, he just grabs a football at 1 and just wants to tackle me. He just wants to throw. He wants to kick the ball. And there's just something about that.
Yeah.
Putting aside the phone. I don't always get this right,
Yeah,
even though I am a Dan.
Yeah.
I don't always get it right. Sometimes I'm on my phone.
We're
but
honest. Dan's honest.
we're
Yeah.
honest. We're vulnerable. But if you just put your phone down for 10 minutes, he just wants to play with you.
And the thing is,
And I love that.
For children, play is currency.
Of course,
And that's how they
time,
see
quality
it.
time
Yeah.
is such
Amazing.
a big deal. With the daughter, it's hey, she wants to play with the dolls, and she wants to do makeup, and she like okay, or let's color, let's draw something on the table, like let's do it. And so you're right, time is currency. Love that.
Well, here's Dan. He's a great Dan. He's a good Dan. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for
Thanks,
sure.
Dan. Appreciate it, Dan.